Tom, what's your reaction right now to the end of the season?
Well, first things first, congratulations to the Heat, to the organization, coaching staff, Spo and Pat Riley, and all their players. So they played tough in the series, and hats off to them. But proud of our guys. There's always disappointment in the end of the season, and in the end there'll be one team standing. So take what we learned from it, get away for a little while, decompress. But proud of the way this team worked all year. So I thought they improved daily throughout the course of the season. I thought we got valuable experience in the playoffs. We learned a lot, and to use what we learned to move forward.
Tom, what did you think of what you saw in the fourth quarter from you guys, particularly offensively, and what do you think ultimately separated Miami tonight?
Well, that's, I said it all along. If you dig into the series, possession by possession, it was a hard-fought series. In terms of baskets were hard to come by, which I knew it would be, because of the way they play too. So, field goal percentage-wise, the thing that oftentimes separates you is the hustle play at the end. And so whether it's a loose ball, a deflection, an offensive rebound, but I believe we shot a higher percentage than they did. I think we out-rebounded them, but the difference between winning and losing in a playoff game is very, very small.
Tom, how would you describe Jalen's postseason?
Yeah. I mean, it's when you dig into it, it's he's one of the best players in the league. I think he shows that every night that he goes out there. That the Heat are a terrific defensive team, and to be able to do what he's doing is a credit to him and the way he works and his teammates and the way they work together. And I think he's young. He's going to continue to get better and better. But he was terrific last season in the playoffs. He's terrific this season. He's always had that ability, and he's never satisfied. And that's what I respect about him. Great worker, great person, great leader, and very determined. And so the numbers speak for themselves when you look at what he did, and he did it very efficiently. And so we're looking forward to the summer, the off season, and improving over the course of the off season.
Does he ever surprise you? I mean, the entire playoffs in the last two games, specifically the way he's played. And
No. And and I don't say that because but I've watched this kid since he was 6 years old. So I think initially you don't know how good someone will become, but every step of the way he always got to the top of the mountain. And he may not look the part, but his will and his determination and his ability to think on his feet and his drive is special. So I'm thrilled that he's with us.
Jalen obviously was superb, but your other starters were a combined 5 for 32. Did you just not get enough from them, and specifically Julius and RJ?
No, and that's what I said. It's you look across it, and every night the playoffs are different. So the intensity of the game's different. So and you're not going to be great in every game. No one is. You could have an off game, and you got to bounce back the next game. So take what we learned from it, work all summer to get better. Julius is still young. He's just going into his prime right now. So we're looking forward to what's coming next. The disappointment, we would still like to be playing. That's obvious. That's why you do it. If you're a competitive person, that's what you want. And we fell short, and there's disappointment. But I think to look at it and say, okay, we learned a lot. Let's use this as motivation to move forward and get better. And that's what you have to do. It's the best place to play. It's the best city, best arena. We have very, very knowledgeable fans. So that the whole atmosphere, there's nothing like a big game in the Garden. And we all know that. And we know there's an appreciation for a team that plays hard and plays together and plays smart If you make good plays, it's recognized. So we know how fortunate we are, and hopefully we make them proud, and we give everything we have. Sometimes we fall short, but we'll bounce back.